Hello everyone and welcome to a long overdue review of the 2019 New Year's Day special, Resolution. Now, I previously mentioned that I would have this review out by sometime after it aired in January this year, but things got in the way. I had things to do and I forgot about reviewing it. But don't fret, because it's here right now on YouTube. Obviously, when you see this review, Resolution would have already aired. It aired on January 1st, 2019. Let's get into this review, shall we? Right, so Resolution is like almost like a brand new start. It was the BBC's first ever switch to from putting the Christmas special out in December to getting rid of the Christmas slot and moving it to New Year's Day under the new showrunner of Chris Chibnall at the time. Jodie Whittaker's Doctor comes face to face for the first time with the Daleks, and they've released promotional material which I will leave linked below, and also up in the info cards for you to check out the trailers and whatnot that they used to promote this episode. We obviously have Ryan's dad come back after not being there for him throughout the entirety of Series 11. We looking to get a deeper insight to how the Doctor kind of gives a backstory about who the Daleks are. I think there's a Brexit joke in there at some point. The music in this episode is phenomenal. Brilliant work done by Segan Akinola, who is the composer for Series 11 and will be for Series 12 and so forth. If we just take a look at the cover of the DVD right here, you can see they've got a brand new logo with the TARDIS in the background and the three companions and the Doctor in the middle, with a nice bit of blue light coming up from the bottom. So that was the slipcase that was given to the DVD, and then the bonus features. Right, you've got a look back at Series 11, behind the scenes of Resolution, Reformed Dalek, closer look. The synopsis for this episode is as follows. I am reading this off the back of the DVD. So here goes. As the new year begins, a terrifying evil is stirring from across the centuries of Earth's history. As the Doctor, Ryan, Graham and Yaz return home, will they be able to overcome the threat to planet Earth? Now obviously, the threat to planet Earth is this big kind of Dalek that was reformed out of scrap metal and built himself up from nothing. We see him first down in the sewers as this kind of clingy octopus type alien that takes over an architect as a host body and I have to say, after watching it twice, the for a first time New Year's special under Chris Chibnall, it is very good. It's not the strongest of stories, but for a first time New Year's special under the show running of Chris Chibnall, it stands as being what it was basically on television. So obviously there's a narrative to this story as well, and we have Ryan's dad narrating bits of the story. It's very interesting, and if you're a fan of Resolution, or in fact Series 11, I'd give it a watch. The costume for the Doctor has been altered slightly to incorporated colourful Tom Baker type scarf. And there's a lot of callbacks to previous series in this episode, I think. The Daleks being a major one. What else? Unit is another one. You'll have to watch it very closely to hear and listen out for the different callbacks to the previous eras, and of course the previous actors that came beforehand. I think Jodie's scarf is a callback to the Fourth Doctor, as he wore a long scarf. And yeah, overall, what did I think of this special? Well, writing, you see, the writing is a hard one to judge. I enjoyed the writing of Series 11, of this this episode. Brexit jokes, I know it'll affect all of us at some point next year, but they can kind of poke fun at their own political situation. I like that about Doctor Who when it references things, whether in politics, history, or just general bits of knowledge. So I'll give it that. Visual effects were fantastic. That's really all I can say about it. So, Resolution 2019 New Year's Day special gets a rating of 8.5 out of 10, which I think is reasonable enough, given that we only got one episode of Doctor Who in 2019, and then that was it. We got little bits here and there about it, but that wasn't until like maybe November of 2018 that did they start or December of 2018 did they start building it up to be one of the best kind of specials ever. So with that said, Resolution gets a final score of 8.5 out of 10, simply for visual effects and all the things mentioned before. For UK residents, the BBC on BBC iPlayer, Doctor Who from Series 1 to 11 is available now, while over here in Ireland, Doctor Who series 1 to 10 is available on Netflix. So in the meantime, to keep yourself entertained, I recommend BBC iPlayer for Doctor Who or Netflix for Doctor Who if you have it. Thank you very much for watching this review, and I'll see you later for the Series 12 trailer reaction and Series 12 trailer breakdown at 3 o'clock. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.